If you're young, ambitious, and feel like you're working hard but not moving forward, pause everything. This video might completely change how you see money forever. But I need to warn you about something first. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Most people don't stay average because they're lazy. They stay average because they never make a clear decision. And if you don't decide your direction, life decides it for you. And life rarely chooses wealth. Now, before you click away thinking this is another get-rich-quick video, it's not. If you keep watching, I'll break down the exact 5-stage framework that helped me completely change my financial trajectory in my 20s, and more importantly, how you can apply it safely and realistically. But here's what nobody tells you. Every single year you delay learning high-income skills, you're not just waiting, you're actively losing something. You're losing time. And time is the one asset you never, ever get back. So let's begin with stage 1. And I'm warning you right now, most young people are stuck in this stage and don't even know it. Stage 1. Drifting, the silent trap. Most young people today are completely stuck in this stage. They jump from dropshipping to crypto, then to day trading, then YouTube, then some random side hustle their friend mentioned. And here's the thing, they're not stupid, not at all. They're just overwhelmed. Because here's the problem with today's world. Too many options equals zero action. You know what I mean? When you don't act consistently on one path, you drift. And drifting, it feels safe. It feels like you're exploring your options. It feels like you're being smart by not committing too early. But here's the danger nobody talks about. If you drift for 5 years, you wake up at 30 realizing something terrifying. You built someone else's dream instead of your own. Think about that for a second. No one, and I mean no one, wakes up in the morning thinking, how can I make you wealthy? Your boss isn't thinking that. Your company isn't thinking that. The economy isn't thinking that. Your future depends entirely on your decisions. Not motivation, not luck, not hoping things work out. Your decisions. So I need you to be brutally honest with yourself right now. Are you actually building something, or are you just consuming content, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect opportunity? Because I'll tell you what happens to people who wait. They stay broke, and they don't even realize why. Now let me tell you about stage 2, because this is where everything starts to shift. Stage 2, obsession, focused commitment. Here's something that might surprise you. You don't need to be obsessed with money. You need to be obsessed with growth. There's a massive difference. Wealth is usually just a side effect of extreme focus on value creation. Let me say that again, because it's important. Wealth is a side effect. It's not the main goal. It's what happens when you get really, really good at providing value. Now, most people say they want to be rich, but they also want perfect balance. They want zero stress. They want fast results. They want no sacrifice. And here's the brittle truth. That's not how skill development works. That's not how any of this works. Becoming financially independent is rare, like seriously rare. And rare things, they require rare focus. You don't have to quit everything in your life. You don't have to become a hermit. But you do need one main priority, because without focused effort, years just disappear. And here's something people don't realize until it's too late. Lost years compound just like money does, except in reverse. Every year you don't invest in yourself is a year you can't get back. So the question is, what are you obsessed with right now? Is it growth or is it comfort? Because you can't have both at the same time. Now let's talk about stage 3. This is where people either figure it out or waste the next 5 years of their life. Stage 3. Discovery. Learning a valuable skill. This is the stage where most people completely overcomplicate everything. They think they need some revolutionary business idea. They think they need to be the next Elon Musk. They think they need to invent something nobody's ever seen before. Wrong. You don't need any of that. Here's what you actually need. Number 1, a skill that is already making money for other people. Number 2, proof that it actually works. Number 3, a mentor, an example, or a roadmap to follow. That's it. Because here's the fundamental rule of wealth. Income follows value, and value follows skill. So instead of chasing the next big thing, find something that already works. Video editing? Works. Content creation? Works. Sales? Works. E-commerce? Works. Negotiation? Works. Marketing? Works. Pick one. And by the way, this isn't financial advice, this is skill-building advice. When I started my first business, I didn't just guess and hope for the best. I studied people who were already successful. I worked around them. I asked questions. I observed their mistakes so I didn't have to make them myself. That shortcut saved me years. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to understand how it turns. And once you understand that, stage 4 is where things get real. Stage 4. Acceleration, execution, and feedback. All right, this is where things get uncomfortable. You ready? You will be bad at first. Everyone is. There's no way around it. But here's the truth most people ignore because their ego won't let them accept it. If you avoid looking bad, you avoid getting better. Read that again. The fastest growth happens when you launch before you're ready, when you accept criticism, when you adjust quickly. And here's something really important I need to say. Don't take financial risks you can't afford. I'm not telling you to gamble your life savings. I'm not telling you to quit your job tomorrow with no plan. Test small, learn fast, scale carefully. Too many people lose money not because the opportunity was bad, but because their ego was too big. They thought they knew everything. They ignored feedback. They refused to pivot. And they crashed. Feedback is painful. I get it. Nobody likes being told they're wrong. But you know what's more painful? Poverty. Being stuck in the same place 5 years from now, watching everyone else move forward while you stay behind. Choose your pain wisely. Now, if you actually make it through stage 5, and most people don't, you reach stage 5. And this is where the real test begins. Stage 5. Freedom and the real decision. Eventually, if you stay consistent, if you keep learning, if you keep improving, money starts coming in. And that's when you face a much bigger test than anything before. Do you spend to impress, or do you reinvest to grow? Here's where most people lose everything they worked for. Lifestyle inflation kills more wealth than failure ever does. Let me repeat that. Lifestyle inflation kills more wealth than failure. A nicer car feels amazing for about a month. A stronger skill set pays you for decades. Real wealth isn't about showing people you made it. It's not about the watch, the car, the designer clothes. Real wealth is never worrying about money again. And that comes from reinvesting in your skills. Smart long-term investing, building multiple income streams, thinking in decades, not months. You are your greatest asset. Not your car, not your house, not your portfolio. You. And the more you improve yourself, the more your income ceiling rises, the more opportunities open up, the more freedom you actually have. So let me ask you one final question. 5 years from now, where do you want to be? Do you want to still be drifting? Still be trying random things? Still be waiting for the perfect moment? Or do you want to look back and say, that was the moment everything changed? The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking, and time doesn't wait for anyone. If this video helped you, do me a favor, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Because next time, I'm breaking down the exact skills that pay 6 figures and how to learn them faster than anyone else. I'll see you in the next video. Don't stay broke.